The next concept in the second element of directing, that is qualities of a good leader. So till now you learned about the meaning of leadership, definition of leadership, features of leadership, advantages and various types of leadership styles. Then last concept in leadership, that is qualities of a good leader or the essential features that a successful leader must and should possess. There are so many qualities a leader must and should have. So among all those various qualities, we can able to identify major 9 qualities of a good leader. So it is an question which may ask in your annual examination under practical oriented question. So that would be for 5 marks. In that 5 marks, most probably they will going to ask this question only. So hence it is very important topic, qualities of a good leader. So let's see what are the qualities that a successful leader must and should have. The first quality is physical features. It's nothing but the appearance, personality, health and endurance of a particular leader that will going to inspire the followers to work very enthusiastic manner. So hence a successful leader must and should have a good physical appearance, which includes the appearance of a person, personality, health and endurance. All these physical characteristics that will going to inspire the followers or the group members to work very enthusiastically towards achievement of organizational performance. That is the first quality of a leader. Then second, knowledge. So very important quality that each and every leader must and should have, that is knowledge. So where the knowledge is to be required because competence to instruct. As you know, as a leader, you need to guide, you need to instruct the subordinates towards effectively accomplishment of given target. So that is why if you want to instruct or as a leader, if you want to guide the subordinates, means you must and should have the specific knowledge that will competence to instruct and influence the subordinates to work towards a organizational objectives. That is why as a leader, he or she, they must have a complete knowledge regarding about organization as well as the regarding about the various aspect of work. Then third, integrity. So here integrity is also one of the good quality of a leader. So where the leader should be a role model. So where the meaning of leader says that leader is an representative of a team, hence a leader should be a role model to all the group members regarding ethics, values and honesty. as a leader, if they are having the integrity, if they are believing the social values, and if they are very sincere in work and they are honest in completing the work, means that will going to influence the subordinates to become a leader in the organization for a future prospects. That is why the third quality of a leader is integrity. Then fourth, that is initiative. As you know about the meaning of initiative, it was explained in the second chapter under the concept of Fayol's principles of management. So one of the principles says that initiative. What is initiative? It is a step towards self-motivation, and before insisting someone to accept the responsibility of work, you need to ready to take the work. So hence the initiative is also a basic quality of a leader. So as a leader, we are ready to take the work. So we no need to hesitate, we no need to take any worry, and so as a leader, you need to grab opportunities before coming to your hands. So as a leader, if any new opportunities is going to rise in an environment, you need to grab those opportunities, and you need to take the self initiative steps towards achievement of organizational objectives. That is the fourth quality of leader. Then fifth, communication. So each and every person must and should have the communication skills. Without communication, it is very, very difficult to exchange ideas, thoughts and opinions between the persons. Hence, a good communication skill is also a quality of a leader. So where it is an capacity to explain his or her ideas clearly to the listeners. As a leader, I have a new idea, I have a new thoughts and opinions, means I need to clearly and friendly discuss with the subordinates. I need to give each and every information to the subordinates, means then only they can able to understand what a leader conveyed. According to that, they are going to undertake the work. That is why a leader must and should have good communication skills. Then sixth, motivation skills. As you know about the meaning of motivation, motivation it's nothing but inspiring or stimulating the peoples in the organization. So where a leader must and should have good communication skills, they need to identify the needs and wants of the followers. By identifying the needs, wants and desires of the subordinates, they need to provide all the facilities. Then only they will inspire and they obey the orders given by a leader. So hence, the motivation skills inspire followers to take an active role in work. By motivating the employees, we are going to inspire to take the active role in doing the work. Then seventh, self-confidence. So it is and very essential quality of a leader. So without a self-confidence, we cannot able to create a confidence in the minds of followers. That is why as a leader, they must and should have the self-confidence. Hence, if he or she have self-confidence, then they can provide confidence to the followers. As a leader, I don't have any confidence means I cannot able to create or build the confidence in the minds of followers. That is why always a leader must and should have a self-confidence. Then eighth quality is decisiveness. So here decisiveness is nothing but taking a proper decision on a accurate time. Once you took the decision, that cannot be changed again and again. So that is why it is an ability to take a right decision over the right issues in the enterprise. That is why as a leader, they must and should have a good intelligence in taking a proper decision on proper time for a proper problem in the enterprise. That is the eighth quality of a leader. Then last but not least, that is social skills. As a leader, they must and should have certain social skills. Those are friendliness and maintenance of good relationship with the subordinates or team members. As a leader, you should not be an autocratic. As a leader, you must have a friendly attitude and you must maintain the good working relationship with the subordinates. Then only the followers will accept the leader, and then only a leader can able to get more work from the subordinates, and it will help in timely completion of organizational task. All these 9 points which explains about a qualities of a good leader. So it is important for your annual examination. It may ask in practical oriented question. The question will be like, list out the qualities of a good leader. So for that question, you need to write the answer like meaning of leader, and you need to write all these 9 qualities of a good leader. For easy remembering, I have a mnemonic, that is PK I square S square DMC. If you remember this keyword, it is easy to write all the qualities of a leader. Let's see. P stands for physical features, then K stands for knowledge, then I square means there are 2 I's. One is integrity, the next is initiative, then S square means there are 2 S, that is self-confidence, social skills. D stands for decisiveness, then M stands for motivation skills, then C stands for communication skills. If you remember PK, I square, S square, DMC, that keyword, it's easy to remember all the qualities of a leader. Thank you.